Hi everyone, it's Rax. Now that we've got our 5,000 Gons, it's time to attack the boards. And we've got my friend Mr. Carl, who is almost 6,000. He's been blasting the entire season like crazy, so he's super strong. So we're doing some 2s, and of course we'll be bringing some footage of 3s and 4s and just seeing how high we can place on the boards. So here's a pretty good 2s clear that I wanted to share with you. So we have a slasher battlefields, which is an ideal mob type. There's lots of slashers and they're very valuable and they proc the area damage very well. So the name of the game here is to bring as many elites together as possible with the trash and to get them killed. So how does this work? The Bone Spear Necromancer does all of their damage in their poison cycle of convention of elements. When they fire their bone spears in poison, the monsters need to be stunned exactly at that time because it activates their Crispin sentence and makes them deal way more damage. So what you'll see a lot of times, even when we have a ton of monsters and elites around, is I'm not stomping like crazy, I'm not charging them like crazy, because I only want to stomp during poison, so they get the full duration stun, so Carl can do as much damage as possible. So if you ever see me kind of roaming around waiting, I'm waiting for him to tell me he's in poison. So here's a good example. We have 1,000,000 monsters. See how I charge at the outside and not in the middle until he's ready to go. Then he throws the bone spears straight at the middle and everything is dead. I'm trying to charge around the outside to keep my Band of Might up because it can be a little bit difficult to survive in 2-player. But you can see in just 2 poison cycles, he has wiped out practically everything. So I keep checking my map because I'm trying to decide if we should go up and pull that last leg of this 4-corner battlefields. But we already have so many elites here, and there's usually only 5 elites on a battlefields that it's probably not worth it, and we're just going to stay right here. So we've reached the end, need to bring the trash up by the yellow, stomp on poison, and try to kill as many of these elites as possible. There's the stomp. There's the damage. We've got a nice little lead, and we haven't had a conduit pylon yet, so hopefully we'll get it next map, and we'll be able to smash everything down. Stomp on the yellow, throws the bone spears, does a good amount of damage. Now is kind of a tough decision. Should we stay? Hopefully he can kill him on the next cycle, and there are a couple other elites as well. There's the stomp. There's the damage. It's awfully close, but unfortunately, we're going to have to do another rotation. Should have grinded a couple more Gons. Dang. Okay, so the yellow is dead, and the blue is 1 hit. He's so hurt, we can probably stomp off of poison to kill him. Let's just do a quick stomp. And there he goes. All right. Next map, what do we have? We have a Shrouded Moors. With a decent mob type. It's not super valuable, but it is pretty dense. And we have a power pylon. That's not what we wanted to see. What we would have preferred is a conduit. We want a power pylon for the boss. So let's do some damage here, and then let's bring it down, and then maybe take the power pylon after it, and then, I don't know, maybe we'll get a conduit later or something. But that trash is dead. This yellow is at half health. We have another elite there, so it's probably time to take the power at this point and see if I can get the yellow over where he belongs. There we go. Now we can walk straight down the lane and we can hit 3 elites at the same time. So our friends are here. I'm waiting for the call out. There's the stomp, and with power pylon, he is able to absolutely dominate these elites. So just waiting patiently for poison. There it comes. There's the stomp, and he literally killed the entire world. Okay, well, it's easy when that happens. Oh, there's a conduit. Easy mode, click it. Not the best conduit in the world, but it will be good enough. And unfortunately, we will not have a pylon for the boss anymore, but we're trying to walk down to this yellow. There he goes. It will be quite easy to get the rest of this progression just by zapping some trash. No pylon for boss, but this is still going to be a pretty decent time. So we've got Crusader King. Not a bad boss, and our conduit will zap some of his skeletons. and hopefully give us a very nice Oculus ring to use. Again, stomp during poison. You can see the insane power of the Bone Spirit Necromancer because they're able to kill the boss no problem. Some builds are very, very good at clearing the rift, but quite poor at killing the boss. Not the Bone Spear Necro this season. Bone Spear can do it all. So, drilling Crusader King there. No problem, our conduit is gone. I will bring the trash over to Crusader King so Mr. Carl can have some extra area damage. There's the stomp. And little by little we will chip away at Crusader King. So this was a pretty good time, guys, as I let this footage continue on as we kill the boss. Let me explain what else we're going to go for. We'll be posting 3-man clears, 4-man clears. In 3-man, we would like to get somewhere around the 5-minute mark, if not a little bit lower. For 2-player, we would like to get under the 6-minute mark. And for 4-player, we'd like to get under the 4-minute mark. So it gets easier the more teammates that you add. It only becomes easier. So this is, I think, just under 7 minutes for 2-player. We're going to try to cut a full minute off of this time. And then, of course, we'll try to go for rank 1 God DH, and we will push solo Whirlwind Barb, and we will push solo Monk. We already got the 150 Necro solo, if you haven't seen that one. That one's up on the YouTube, and we'll just be showing the progression as we try to lower our times as much as possible. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you again.